To be comfortable in branding, you just need to really know yourself. Branding should always come from a really honest and genuine place. It's not about fabricating anything or making anything up. It's about bringing to light and exaggerating who you truly naturally are. Hi, my name is Stefanie Blondal Johnson. I'm a singer-songwriter and guitarist, and I play in the Winnipeg-based indie rock band Mise. I also have a degree from McGill University in English Cultural Studies with a minor in Media and Communications, and I have a partial degree from the Nova Scotia College of Art and Design with a focus in film, video, and photography. I love helping artists because I've had some excellent mentors in my life, and I know how important the mentor-mentee relationship is. It's also really helpful to be working with anybody who's kind of been at the game a little bit longer than you. They have their feet on the ground, they understand the landscape. And in the arts, things are constantly changing, so it's always really great to work with people who understand what that terrain is like. Branding is incredibly important because it's the way that you communicate with the world and your audience. Usually it's in a visual way, but there's a lot of other ways that you can brand yourself. I find that artists tend to shy away from that because they're afraid of it, but it's actually an opportunity to communicate, and it's an opportunity that I think artists need to take more advantage of. Okay, my top tips. Number one is know thyself. You need to know who you are because you really want to come from a genuine and authentic place, and it's always about telling your story. And only you can tell your story, and only you know your story. So you really need to kind of dig deep into who you are, what you represent, and what your art represents. Tip number two for branding is embrace it. Branding is your friend, not your foe, and it's an opportunity to communicate with people. So don't shy away from it. It's not about manipulating things or faking things or lying. It's about finding the best way of communicating in the most authentic way. Tip number three is have fun with it. Branding is incredibly creative, and I find that a lot of people forget about that creative aspect of branding. Branding is about picking colors, setting up a design, and if you're in the art world, it's a language you totally understand. So dig deep into that creative aspect and those aesthetics within your own work and bring them into your brand. If you're in a lesson with me or a mentor session with me, you're gonna get a lot of kind of overview of career stuff. So where are you going and where do you wanna go and how do we figure out those steps? For me, you're gonna be able to understand a lot about the music industry, but also just setting goals in your business side that reflect what you're trying to achieve in your creative side, as well as understanding branding and content development. My message for aspiring artists would be to challenge yourself and find opportunities to grow. Anytime you can educate and expand where you're at is an asset. Whether that's residencies, doing collaborative work when you're not normally a collaborative artist. Those are all opportunities to find more of the people in your circle who think the same way as you, but also it's about learning from other people and creating the environment around you that you want to be around.